Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be the first day in my Natasha Denona look series 2023. So today I decided to start with the Retroglam palette. This palette was $69 and it comes with 15 shades. This is the midi size, and you guys, the color scheme of it called my name in a way because it comes with pinks and it comes with pewter colors, and it has a few colors that I adore, like Oscar and Flutter, which are colors that I use today. This has not been my most used palette, and if I could turn back time, I would wait for a sale to purchase it. If you use a ton of greens are beautiful, but it's a color that I use rarely on my eyes. I don't go for those type of colors on an everyday basis. I will go for pinky tones, I will go for neutral tones, brown colors, but green is definitely not the tone that I tend to reach for. So for that reason, I wouldn't purchase these again if I could turn back time full size. And it's something that I'm gonna be thinking about in the future, unless I'm in the US, it gets released and I wanna purchase it for a video. But if I will have to wait for it to be shipped to me, it will take forever. So I will not be able to show this, like I wasn't able to show this when it was first released, even though I bought it when it was released. So if I will have to wait, I prefer to wait for a sale and get it for 50% off, 30% off, 20% off, and whatnot. This palette is beautiful. It performs like any other Natasha Denona shade. I wish this shade was a shade that you could find in any other palette because it's just beautiful. I would add these to my bridal makeup artistry kits, and I used it, like I said today, it's sort of like a chroma crystal. I'm almost positive that it's a chroma crystal. So you guys, I'm starting this series, and today I will not be showing you the full face, but the full face of this look will be linked in a video below, and it will be up on my channel. So you will see every single product also linked below, but you will not see me applying them on today's video. And I'm hoping that on every single video that you see this week from the Natasha Denona looks, they will take me 10 minutes or less, because I want to make sure that I do shorter videos, but also using my Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes, I want to create more wearable looks. What you will see in common is that on every single look I will have a wing liner, and I will use the same mascara and the same eyeliner for my waterline and the same eyeliner for my wing liner. The rest of the products I will probably switch up, but the routine will be the same as you will see on the video that I will be leaving linked below, because I've been shopping my stash almost every single day to rotate my makeup collection. But the things that I don't change are my eyeliners and my mascaras. I use them until I finish them completely, and then I replace them with other things that I have in my collection, or with new things if I have to replace them. So that's everything. If you want to see how I create this eye look, please, before we go into the video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And don't forget to come back tomorrow, because tomorrow I will be showing you a look with the pastel palette from Natasha Denona, but it will be a wearable look, so you'll be able to use it even if you work in an office on an everyday basis, or if you want something softer for spring or summer that has a little bit of color but that's super wearable. So if you want to see this look, then just keep on watching. We're gonna do a simple look. I'm gonna only use 2 brushes since I want this look to be super quick, and all of the looks that you will see on my channel will have almost always the same base, but I will switch up in between products. So if you want to see what those products are, you can go ahead and watch the video that I will link below, which was me using my new makeup routine with products that I got on my last trip and products that I got on the BIB sale. So you will see that video link below or someplace on the screen, and you can check how I'm doing my cream routine, which is something that I'm doing more often than not. But if I switch it up, you will see it fast forwarding after I create the eye look or before I create the eye look on this Natasha Denona looks week. So I'm gonna go in for something simple since I wanna be filming more everyday looks with expensive palettes. That's why I create these videos, because you guys wanna be able to use them. I love one shade from this palette more than any other shade, and that shade is Flutter, so I know I will be using this one. And then I think I can also use the shade Lucy and Oscar, and they will go together. So this is Lucy, this one is Oscar, and this is Flutter. The first one that I'm gonna go in with is Lucy, which is the one that it's gonna be the transition, but you can even grab your bronzer as your transition. And I'm using the JH35 to blend this onto my crease. Now I'm gonna go in with a wash of Oscar, which is this shade right here. Same brush. And then you can see that I'm almost blending it into my lid. I'm not pressing it, or if not, I would be using a shader brush, which would give me more pigment, or my finger, or a wet shader brush. Then to enhance that, I will grab my Morphe M213, which is one of my favorite brushes, and the shade Flutter, which is so beautiful, you guys. This is sort of, I think this is a chroma crystal. I'm not sure, but it looks like one. And those are one of my favorite formulas from Natasha Denona. And I will put this in the center of the lid. I'm gonna do it with my finger because it will give me more pigment. And then with this small brush and Flutter, I will do my inner corner. And I will grab Lucy and Oscar to do my lower lash line after I remove the excess powder. And the powder that I have here is Cherry Blossom. Every single product that I'm using on my face today, you can find it on that video that I mentioned, or I will leave it linked below. Then I'm applying Flutter on underneath my brow. And what I will do, you guys, and you will notice that I will do this for every single MD look, and I will do this every single day. It doesn't matter the palette that I'm wearing, or even if I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I will do this. Is I will grab this combo of eyeliners, maybe two or maybe all three. I will grab my KBD tattoo liner to do my wing liner, my Rimmel Scandalized in 001 black on my inner waterline, top waterline. Sometimes I will do the bottom and the top, and sometimes I will switch to the lower waterline for my Rimmel Scandalized in the shade Nude. So it depends on if I want more open eye or just an eye that's more sultry. But I will always tight line. I think it makes such a difference, and it will make your lashes look more fluffed up and bigger. Okay, so since I decided to go for a more sultry look, I have to make sure that that black liner doesn't smudge. So I will grab Jassy, which is this shade right here, the darkest shade in the palette. Same little brush from Morphe. And I will grab the tip of the brush and I will smudge the liner, or just create sort of like a smoke out lower lash line. But just the smallest amount of product will work. So you can see the difference that makes. And you guys, if you're only gonna do this with mascara, I wouldn't recommend you doing this. But if you're gonna do wing liner, then you can do a sultry lower lash line without making you look older. So you will see what I mean. But if I was gonna do a look that looks more fresh, I will go in with this one, and I wouldn't add the dark color that I just added. But since I always do wing liner, sometimes I want to look more sultry and not so awake. And then that's why I use the darker eyeshadow. I haven't been speaking English for a while, you guys. Can you tell? Another thing that I love to do is also I create the wing with the dark eyeshadow, and I don't use the tattoo liner. That happens from time to time. Most days I will use the tattoo liner. I love the way that it makes it super dark, but I'm grabbing here, for the sake of it, Jassy again, and I'm pressing it on top of that liner so that it can be more cohesive with the lower lash line. But you can see this look right here, and then this look right here. This is more rounded and this is more almond shape, and this is what I prefer on an everyday basis, even if I'm wearing little to no makeup. I will always do a wing liner. Now you guys, for mascara, I will use my Monsieur Big and my Better Than Sex minis. I've had these for a while. They were gifts with purchase, and I've been just trying to use everything that I have in my collection, and I've done a great job, you guys. I finished so many things, maybe not complete makeup items, but I've used so many foundations and powders and stuff. So yeah, the mascaras, I haven't purchased a mascara in a while, and I made myself not purchase one during the VIB sale or the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta, which is the time of the year where I get two full size mascaras, because I have about 10 minis, and I think they will last me throughout the year, since I have also about 4 full-size mascaras. So first layer with Better Than Sex, and then the second layer is the Monsieur Big. This is one of my favorites. I find that Lancome mascaras are one of the best out there. Okay, you guys, so that's it for the first day of my MD Looks week. I love creating looks with Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. You have seen me heating pan on a lot of these eyeshadows, and I can't wait to be heating pan in the newest ones that I have in my collection. Like I said, I wouldn't purchase these full price, but if you love the color scheme, the quality is the same as any other Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. I'll see you tomorrow for another MD look, and I will be using the pastel palette then, so stay tuned for that. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video. I'll be uploading videos every day for 7 days this week, but usually I will upload a video Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If that interests you, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.